thought you were gonna leave the card up there because I was gonna say when I see that card, I'm like, yeah, do that thing. Yeah, we're playing it again. Yeah, we're gonna let the loop go. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Game On. This is your Sunday morning Wiseguy Roundtable. How we doing?
Pretty good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
see
dude.
it. Not much to say there.
I still can't believe it.
It's real.
It is real.
It's sitting there.
I can't believe Crick left it. I can't believe Crick left it with you.
It's just
I left it with my guy. I felt like the way he looked when he opened that damn thing the other day, I was fully aware there was nobody that would take, not even myself, could take better care of that card than Steps was after the way he reacted when he got it. I was like, it's in safe hands.
If that was my card, it would not be left anywhere.
Well, and we'll get into it, but
it would be on my chest forever.
I literally looked at that card and saw it, and the first thing that came to my mind right in that moment was Will. The first thing that came to my mind was him. And then it was like, this is Cricket's card.
We will get into that. We will get into all of that because I didn't realize when we get into this story until we started piecing everything together how much of a hand I played in this whole thing.
A lot of things had to line up for this to happen.
Oh, you don't even know, Crick. I told Steps another thing that I haven't told you yet, so we'll tell that in the story. It's oh man, what a pull! What a pull!
Must have been destiny.
I mean, no, I don't think it was a stripper. I really don't. I think it was just good fortune.
There were so many out and around. Like I didn't do anything I normally do. Everything I did was completely different. Everything. And then everything that like tried to reverse the things that we tried to mess it up. Like anything we did to try to mess this up, it could not be denied.
The universe wouldn't let it be denied.
It couldn't be denied.
Man, what up, Chris?
Oh wow.
Oh, there's Chris.
Yes, sir.
What up, buddy?
Let's go, baby.
Good morning.
When's the relaunch happening?
Good morning. God, sorry we're late, ladies and gentlemen. That's all my fault. First off, happy birthday to my daughter Mallory. She's 16 today. We threw a party for her last night, and I didn't get to bed till midnight, which was 5 hours ago. What up, Chris? So my apologies. I'm moving a little slow this morning. I got my dog in this room with me. This room is destroyed right now with just shit everywhere, including the dog that smells terrible. I was planning on moving her when I got up this morning, but late and gay.
These things happen.
Yeah, I know.
By the way, unrelated, but when I went back to clip this video out, do you know what we were talking about prior to this card coming on screen?
All I know is you were playing music because every time I try to upload the shorts to it, YouTube laps me down. But YouTube has this nice feature now, though, where because normally you would either have to cut out all the sound or cut out this like the part with the copyrighted music. Now it has a feature where it can cut out the music but leave everything else, like us talking. So I was like, oh that's cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
give that to you at least. But we were talking, I was asking top or bottom, like left or right, like we were top or bottom, and we were getting into like,
so was that when I said who's the bottom?
Yeah, dude, and it was wild.
That's a good segment.
And luckily it cut off before the card came out. We weren't talking about that. I was like, I'm about to pull the best card of my life and be canceled at the same time.
Whatever. You should let that play, man. We went viral.
It would have been great for our Rumble channel.
We love that.
That's right.
Oh man.
Everybody's
funny. I'm not awake enough to get into this story yet. Can you guys give me a couple minutes?
Yeah, man. Let's talk about
your don't tell anything about the story yet, because we want to save it. But generally, you could talk about your whatnot and hey, did I get anything last night out of the Bucks? I wasn't able to watch that.
Oh, dude, listen, I got a great story because a lot of people were in the chat.
Okay, I'll be listening. I got it. Okay. I'll be right back.
A lot of people were here on Friday night when we, Friday nights, typically the Game On family shows up Friday nights. I mean, they show up every night, but specifically Friday nights, that's that's the big giveaway night. Blue comes in on Friday night. Okay. Blue comes in and hangs out on Friday night. Which Blue won a great card Friday night.
He did.
Sometimes those spots get a little expensive, right? On Friday night.
They can. Yeah.
Extra stuff in, and I'm transparent on the stream. I get it. Like, hey, and I told Will, slow down. Let somebody else get in a spot here. I want everybody to be able to play on Friday nights. So that's why I do the giveaways, and I win, you win, everybody wins.
I made it clear why I had to buy some spots early, though.
No, it's all good, and I want you to always do that. I would love you always buy your spots, but
steps. They don't even know something crazy about that story. We're going to tell them in a minute. I don't even know if you know this.
No, but we're going to tell. Will said we can't talk about it, so I'm going to stick with it. So Money Mayhem, my cousin Reed, he gets in there, and I'm giving him a hard time because he's my cousin, and he's not. He's talking about how the spots are too expensive. They're too rich for my blood. BMAC comes in, drops $37 on a spot. He's not. BMAC knows that the spot ain't worth $37. He's showing love. So I got to explain to everybody that's new to the channel and that's not part of Game On and stuff like that, this isn't a normal thing. It's a Friday night. Like, I'm showing love. Everybody's showing love. Like, stick around, yada, yada, yada. It's a fun time. We just try to get everybody involved. Well, he's my cousin. I'm giving him a hard time because he's, he doesn't want to drop $20 or whatever to his cousin. You know what I'm saying? This is my new little thing going. That's my
shout
blood.
out to Reed. He's our Dynasty Fantasy Football Commissioner.
So, we're giving him a hard time, and he's just he's just there for the free stuff, at this point, which is cool. But you're my cousin, buddy. Let's go support your blood. So, anyways, he comes in last night at 2:00 a.m. and because I'm running I ran a thing at 2:00 a.m. on the East Coast.
I saw the notifications. I was like, "He was up late, bud."
Yeah, man, I was doing all the cards, and I'd planned on doing it. So he hops in, and he gets a chance to get some spots. They're going for $8 or $9 last night, which is great. They ended up popping up to 15 before, when the room filled up. Well, he accidentally swipes, and because I guess somebody did like what Will did, where they were going to drop they didn't drop like $5. It wasn't going to 4 to 5. It went 4 to 15. Somebody went 15, and he accidentally swiped and went 16 at the same time. Well, he ended up being the spot for like $16. So he's complaining, damn. He ended up, look at this for Cricket. He took home a Judkins rookie relic.
Oh my gosh.
And a first-year fabric, Will Howard.
He got both of those, huh?
Dude, he got both of them. And he's an Ohio State fan. And they're both Ohio State players.
Good God.
John, this is what happened when he stops acting poor, right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Quit acting bad.
And
Yeah,
that Fortunes card that we were talking about, Josh Allen refractor. So he got 3 cards worth about $70.
And he probably won't join another one for 2 months.
He spent about 25. So, and he accidentally spent 19 of it. But shout out, Reed. Shout out, Reed.
I've done that. Hell, the first one I got in with you, I was bidding up myself.
I love everybody. I love the Ninja. I love Blue. I love everybody who shows up. But when BMAC shows up, man, he kicks me into another level, man. He really does. He kicks on the screenshot of this picture that Will has been posting. Have you seen what he said? He said in the screenshot. It's so BMAC.
He gets hyped, baby. I love it, dude. I'm telling you, the energy he brings. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, give me money, and guess what? You give Steps money, you get good cards. That's why you should follow his whatnot.
Except for
Crick
Will.
got that Tom Brady card. Right? Yeah, except for me, fucking bullshit. Crick gets, but that's fine. I'll take all the shitty stuff so you guys can get all the good stuff. Crick gets spends $19 and gets that Tom Brady card.
That's wild.
Truth, man.
Which isn't just a valuable rare card. He also it comes with, Tom put out there. Not only would he said he ran a little thing where it's like he would FaceTime you if you pulled his card, but also if you pulled one of these ultraviolet cards, he says he would kiss you on the lips like he kisses his son. So I mean, you got that coming your way, Crick.
Sends you a free bottle of taint sweat too.
You'll pass that on to Will.
Yeah, you get that, Will.
That's what you get out of this, Will.
Yeah.
That might be worth more than the card to you.
All right, here we go. Let me get this ready. I'm gonna clip this out. So hold on. You guys ready? Get your game faces on.
Mm-hmm.
I guess.
Okay. All right. So as you can see, we pulled the Tom Brady ultraviolet card. Now it's not numbered. It's not the gold card or anything like that, but still very, very rare. And this is a wild story. This is a wild story. So let's take us all the way back to where it started. I'll start, then you guys can fill in since you guys were actually there. Steps will fill in because he was the one that actually pulled it. It's just come on this journey with us. All right. Those of you that don't know, our boy Steps a couple months ago started a Whatnot channel and started getting into card breaking. As you can see, he's got it all set up right there. Go follow him. Follow him at heavy_steps. We thought it was wild that last month Steps pulled a Bobby Witt Jr. All Kings card for the Ninja, right? And about a few $1,000 if you get it graded, maybe $5,000. It's a beautiful card. Well then, this all started Friday. It actually started Thursday night when I was creating the live stream for our show. And I happened to put up there on the thumbnail that exact card that's right there, and said this NFL Topps card breaking is getting out of hand. And I posted that card right there, Crick. I don't think you realize that. I was putting this into the existence, putting that out there in the universe that, like, hey, look at this card. Because Steps and I were talking about it. I'm like, you got to pull this card. You got to pull this card. And he told me he was going to pull this card. He was saying he was going to pull it for me. But still,
this was the best card we had a chance to get of Tom Brady.
Yes, out of the box that Steps at. So I put it out there in the universe. We do our show in the morning. Crick is going to get into the card breaking too with Steps, and so he drove down to Steps' place on Friday afternoon, and they were going to run. They had every Friday night. Steps was a big Whatnot stream. It's the best one of the week. If you want to get in there, it's the best value. Bunch of giveaways. Go check it out Friday around like 9 p.m. Eastern.
8:39.
Right?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. There you go. And so they decide, hey, let's do it now that Topps released their cards this week. Let's do a little test stream. You can see how we do some stuff. We'll do an NFL one in the afternoon. So go from there, guys. Tell me about how you picked out the boxes, correct?
Well, Steps has got a pile of these boxes sitting around, all different shapes, sizes, and colors. And he decided we were going to do these $40 boxes, 4 of them, for this break. He wanted me to set this thing up. He's showing me how to work through it and all the stuff on the computer, showing me how to set different shows up. And one of the crazy things is because, Steps likes to do the thing in the baseball where the highest bid gets the Dodgers and stuff. So he's sitting showing me how to set all this stuff up, and I'm thinking that you would be around there. So in my mind, I'm like, we're going to set the team that the highest bid goes to as the New England Patriots is what I'm thinking in my mind, because I'm like, that's going to get Will in here firing at it. It'll get everybody else fired up. They'll be shooting around bids and all that stuff. And so I'm going to get ready to go click on the Patriots for like the team, because he's showing me how to set all that up. And he's like, but we're not going to do that on this one. We're just going to keep all the teams open on this one. So I'm like, okay, cool. Well, whatever. So we click off that and we go in there, and then we start to buy spots and things. I actually wound up getting I got the Patriots here, and then we got the Jets and the Dolphins.
Let's stop right there. So we're bidding for teams. Grass guy, I'll pull you here in a second. Actually, I'll just do it right now. Good morning,
while
sir.
you're
We're
doing
telling
that,
we're telling
Will,
our story.
real quick, to circle back on the whole, Cricket was supposed to come over at nighttime. We didn't talk about anything during the day. None of that was planned. Like, I was out running errands. I didn't even know if I was going to be able to make it back to the house in time for Cricket to be able to come to do it before the nighttime. So, like, the whole daytime thing, the NFL thing, this was unplanned. We decided after the show. Cricket called me on Friday. He got in the car, hopped down here. Everything was just boom, fast. Nothing planned. Continue.
The auction's going on, right? And that's one of That's like half the show, and it's a fun part of bidding for teams, and it's a randomizer, so you never know what you're gonna get. Well, I was at work, and work was ending for me, which means I have an hour drive home, and through most of it, I don't have any service. So I'm trying to buy up some spots in the beginning. Well, I see, in the beginning, everyone gets excited, right? And so everyone's up bidding each other up and whatnot. And I'm trying not to bid up my friends. If it's some rando that I don't know that hopped in there, I'd have no problem bidding them up. But I'm trying to grab a couple spots. So I already have a couple spots, and I see Crick bidding. And I didn't know Crick was going to be bidding on it, and I saw he was bidding, and we kind of went back and forth, and he kept bidding for it, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna let Crick have this one. We were at like $19. I'm like, I'm not gonna bid him up here. I'm gonna let Crick have this one. And next thing you know, he ends up getting the Patriots. I'm like, fuck.
You even said you were jelly.
I was very jelly, and so I was like, okay, well, good for Crick
about that.
I know. So I was like, oh, good for Craig. I'm happy for you, buddy. Yeah, my Patriots. And I even thought about trading because I had like 5 teams or something at that point. And I was like, I was going to trade them all or trade whatever Crick wanted for that team. But I was like, no, it's fine. Because Crick had like, you had like the Dolphins and like you had shit teams.
I had the Patriots, the Jets, and the Dolphins were my 3 teams.
And you actually ended up getting some decent cards out of those shitty teams too.
I actually did.
And SD, SD and Buku also, like, up until this card was pulled, they were having the best night, like, or I guess the best stream because they were getting all the good cards.
Yeah,
SD had the Giants.
Mm-hmm. And so that gets pulled, or that gets picked. We get through all that stuff. I miss out on like the rest of the auction, and then I hop back in. Actually, no, I was I was still at work. Sorry, I was still at work. But since I was working, I was trying to just grab a couple spots, and then I was busy, obviously, running a pharmacy. But I was listening in. Steps. Let's go from there. We go through the first 2 boxes. There's 4 boxes. We go through the four boxes.
2. Let me tell you how they got up there. So,
Okay,
see this wall back here. Typically I have this wall set up, and I'll pull the boxes from that wall. So I have all the boxes set up, and I usually just ask people to pull the boxes from whatever's already there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, for what I'm telling, I've done this like 20,000 times. Not really, but every time I've done it that way. For some reason, I told Cricket to pick 4 boxes out of the bags next to me.
So there's 3 random Dick's bags full of these boxes of cards, like filled
Dick's.
And he's like, pick one. So I wound up looking at a bag, and I wound up reaching way down in this bag. I mean, I reached down to almost the bottom of it, and I pull 4 boxes out, and I'm like, these are the 4. Okay, whatever. They all look identical, obviously. We set them up there, man. We opened the first 2 boxes. Okay. We get
and they weren't bad. They weren't bad boxes. They weren't anything like blow your mind, but they were okay.
Yeah, they were okay. And so then Steps comes up with the idea. He's like, all right, guys, because we have them all sitting there, kind of where the card is. They're sitting on each side. We've opened 2 boxes. There's 2 more sitting there. And he's like, do you want to keep these 2 boxes, or do you guys want to pull 2 off the back wall? The ninja says pull them off the back wall. I even say, guys, I picked these boxes. I think you need to pull 2 more boxes. I think you need to put those 2 boxes back and pull 2 more. And my guy Will says, no, we trust Crick on this. We let the boxes ride. And once he said trust, I said, okay. He said, trust me, leave the boxes up there. We'll pull them. Then what happens?
Mind you, he's the only person in the chat. Like, he's the only person that says don't put the boxes back. The only one. Everyone else is trade the boxes out. Trade the boxes out. For some reason, I listened to Will, and I did not trade the boxes out. And usually I listen to the majority of the chat, like whatever they want, I'm gonna give them.
Some call me the prophet. What can I say? I trust my guys. I'm guilty. It's a gift and a curse.
Another thing I don't normally do, and it just naturally happened that way, that I listened to Will and didn't listen to everybody else.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Go ahead,
and
Craig.
then how far into? I mean, what was crazy about that was you pull it, And we still had like did we have another? It wasn't the last box, right?
No, there was a whole other box left. It was like halfway.
Yeah, and no one even cared about it. Steps was like nonchalantly going through it. Like we're just like, how can we get excited about these other? Which there were some good cards in the other one.
Y'all should have seen him in real time.
Let me tell that part.
Okay, hold on. Let me show the poll. I want people to see. I gotta mute it, so you won't get to hear what we're actually saying. But sorry, I should have this pulled up. Where the hell is it at?
So where the video starts from is great because the video is long enough to where if the first part of it shows, you can see the card shows. When I'm opening the pack, and I'm shuffling, like getting it like, ready to show, like, go through, and I'm straightening the cards out, you see the whole left side of the card. That's when I saw it. And I straightened the cards up, and my heart started beating so fast on them. Like, I knew exactly what I had in that stack. And I remember I turned around and looked at Cricket. I felt like he probably, my eyes, it was an out of body experience.
Was it this one? Is it this video? Hold on.
Yeah.
But see how
because dude, look who's on top. I mean, that's a nice card on top.
That's a Lad McConkey refractor. That's
Future Stars,
like 15, 17 bucks.
Yeah, Future Stars. Yeah. Not a bad card in front of it.
That's what took me so long to find this video. I forgot. Like I said, there were some good cards in this pack.
Well, when he first starts tripping, I thought that was the card he was tripping over. And I was like, oh, hell yeah, that's cool and stuff. And he was like, dude, you got the Patriots, don't you? I was like, well, yeah, but that guy don't play for the Patriots. And
not yet. Here, hold on. I gotta do this. Like I said, I have to mute it. They'll hit me for it.
That's fine.
Just watch this, okay? Steps, tell us what's going through your mind right now.
I know it's in my hand. It's like the card that I envisioned. It's the card that you envisioned. It's like the card you want to pull. I wanted to pull a Tom Brady. I knew I had a case hit. I started thinking about, like, I was like, this is Cricket's card. He's like right next to me, and he has no idea. He had no clue. He thought maybe it was a $5-10 card. But when I told him this is maybe a $5,000 to $10,000 card, he still was like not excited. Like he showed no emotion. I'm sitting over here, I'm losing my crap. Like, normally,
look at you also put another nice card down right there.
Normally I get excited, I get hype, I throw your channel out, like I'm able to like slow down and kind of like milk the process. Dude, I was so I was shaking so bad.
Yeah, watch his hands here. Watch his hands for the rest of this video. We got 30 seconds. He is having a hard time keeping it together as he's revealing, oh my God, we actually pulled it.
And I'm seeing it in my hand. It's in my hand.
Look at his fingers, dude. He's shaking.
Y'all should say, I'm looking over his shoulder. I was like, well, hell yeah, that's a cool.
Dude, look at the shakes. Look at the shakes.
Dude, the card is like, it's such a cool card, man.
He was shaking.
Life, it's such a cool card.
2 hours after this, he was shaking.
Look, I'm still shaking right there.
Dude,
I never thought I could get an adrenaline high like that. And Crick's right. It lasted till I went to bed and woke up the next morning. It's not even my card.
Dude, I couldn't focus at work. I was like, I had a couple hours left to work, and I'm like, dude, I just, what did he just pull? And I was so happy because it was like, there's anyone that could, obviously I wanted to be the one to get that card. Like, if there's anyone else that could have got it, my guy Crick, I was pumped. Because imagine we would have put those boxes back and then it went to some rando, you know?
It would have too. Man,
yeah.
Wow. Clean living, bro. Good clean living right there.
Yep.
Good clean living. And then look at what this jerk said. Look at this. Hold on. He said right here. I posted this because I'm showing everyone. He's like, what's the best card you pulled? And I tagged Steps and said, pulled this today, right? This guy says, I have one as well. After seeing eBay, it doesn't feel as special. And I said, well, if it's not that special, I'll take it off your hands, sir.
There you go.
This is what's your offer.
You should
Should
say
I offer 'em?
half the price for an unspecial card. Or no, say I don't know what unspecial cards go for these days.
Tell him you'll give him. Tell him you'll give him $3,000 for it.
$3,000? No, it's not special, Crick. I'll give him $50 and a sandwich.
Okay,
Costco gift card.
give him 2 sandwiches.
All right, two of them. Yeah, man. So that is what we ended up pulling. And then what did you guys do afterwards? Like
I went to
talk about that process.
I went to Fried Rice Master. Delicious little hibachi restaurant they got going on down there. It was good
How
stuff.
could you eat after that?
Man, I'm telling you, man, I've played poker hands for a bunch of money over the years, bunch of big pots, won and lost them alike. You've been on both sides of that coin. So it's just kind of like, hell yeah. I try not to get too overly excited. Try not to get too down in the dumps on the bad beats. You just kind of roll with it. Water off a duck's back, man. Good win.
Everyone wants to know. We'll wrap it up here. What are you gonna do with the card, Crick?
We're gonna wait for just a little bit and see what happens there. Me and Steph's been talking about it. He went to the card shop yesterday and got an opinion from the guy, and so we've got some options. We're going to. I think Steps is going to come up in the next week or so. Next time he gets a chance, he's going to come up and help me get all this stuff set up so I can start breaking these things with him. He's going to bring it up with him when he comes, and we'll look. I think I want to let it ride for a few days and see what's going on there. We got some ideas, man. We're not sure yet, but I'll be honest. I mean, I'm probably at first I was contemplating hanging on to it for a while and just kind of seeing what the market was, but I don't know. This may be one of those things kind of strike while the iron's hot. Mott, what's going on, man? I was thinking about you the other day. I hope you're doing all right, brother. I hope you are doing all right.
Here.
Cricket, throw out what you're like. If someone called you today and said, here's what I'll give you, and you would say, Steps, pack that card up and ship it.
You can have it for $10,000 today.
Or
Damn.
Tennessee Volunteer tickets.
Or lifetime season tickets to the Tennessee Volunteers. That will go out the door right now. You buy me lifetime season tickets to the Tennessee Volunteers, and you can have it today.
And a baby. This morning says, are we going to talk sports today? Yes, but we got to talk about, you guys don't, I still feel like there's people in the chat don't understand how valuable this card is.
For the record,
he's been in the breaks. He knows what's up.
For the record, it's lifetime season tickets to the Tennessee football team. I don't want lifetime season tickets to the volleyball team.
You might regret that when you're like in your 60s and you want to just go see some
nice
asses.
No, I won't. We got television.
Don't worry,
we got the internet.
Will wanted to talk about the card this morning so he could cover up his first round losses from yesterday.
I ended up breaking even yesterday. Anyways, that's our story about the Tom Brady card. There we go. Yeah, that parlay helped me. I didn't bet the last 2 games.
You got it back.
Grass, I apologize, Grass, for not sending
you're
you.
fine, man. I'm listening. You guys.
No, I apologize for not saying. I meant to listen. I got home last night because when you texted me, I was driving home from work, and I got home last night, and there was It was my daughter's. Today's my daughter's 16th birthday, but her party was last night. She had like 14 friends over. It was so there was a bunch of high schoolers here, and it was chaotic all the way up until I didn't go to sleep till midnight. So I totally forgot to send you the invite. And this morning I'm running late and I'm like, oh yeah, I got to invite Grass. My bad.
No problem at all, man. No problem.
You guys do realize these cards are for sports teams, right?
They are?
All these people wanting to talk sports down there.
I thought everyone else would be hyped that it was we're talking about the greatest quarterback of all time.
I'm getting hungry. Watch you eating.
Dude, I'm hungry.
What are you eating?
Pizza.
Of course. Is that was sitting on the counter too? That's the best. Next day,
no, it was actually in the fridge.
5:46 in the morning.
Dude, you don't understand. Last night was wild, right? It was just busy as hell. Oh, Crick. Did you watch this Tiger Woods thing that I reposted?
I haven't watched anything last couple of days. I don't even think I checked Twitter.
We're gonna get into a couple things, but I want to go over this Tiger Woods thing. It's one of the best 3 minutes of golf lessons you can ever watch. Tiger himself, Tiger and Fred Couples. They know a thing or two. Let's talk about this though, because this is the biggest news that dropped yesterday. The Giants are trading 3-time Pro Bowler defensive tackle Dexter Lawrence to the Bengals, dude. To the Bengals for the 10th overall pick in the draft. I don't know how you guys feel about this.
I fucking hate it.
Well, okay, yeah. As a Giants fan, I get that you hate it, but everyone's talking about how the Bengals overpaid. Let's see, who is it? Where is it at? Right here. I have what is it? Clay Travis? Is that who it is? Where is that? Did he pull it down? Why does X always do this stuff, dude? I can never. I retweet something and then it's gone. Then it's gone. Anyways. Oh, there it is. Trey Wingo. Sorry, not Clay Travis. Trey Wingo. Trey Wingo says, so let me get this straight. It's a defensive draft. So you trade away a top 10 pick where you could lock up a younger player for 5 years for an older but very good player who can walk in 2 years as a free agent. I know some of these people at ESPN, these old heads, it's hard for them to understand and get with the times. And there's a bunch of people saying that the Bengals overpaid. Here's the deal. The first round in the NFL, every pick is 50-50, dude. Half of them end up being busts. Don't care how great of a prospect they are. They end up being a bust. Half of them. And especially at 10, there's no for sure lock. When has there ever been a pick at 10 that is like, that's a for sure lock, right? Like that player right there. Maybe if you want to say at one or two, you could say like, or hell, even 3. Because when Will Anderson Jr. was taken at 3, it was like, yeah, that guy's going to be freaking good, right? You know what I mean? Like,
it messed the quarterbacks up in the top 5. Outside of that, it's, you got a better shot.
Yeah. But so it's 50-50 at best. Okay. He says, you traded away the top 10 pick for an older player. Guy's 28. The guy is 28. He is still in his prime. Yeah, you could gamble on a younger player and get him cheaper. Or the new modern thing to do in the NFL, go get the known player. Go get you a guy that you know can play and is elite. One of the best to do it in the NFL. And just so people are aware, look how good I keep wanting to say Trevor Lawrence, Dexter Lawrence is. Pressures when aligned at nose tackle since 2022. Dexter Lawrence, 108. Vita Vea, 32. That's second in the NFL. That's how much better he is than everyone in the league. So you're going out and getting an elite player who's only 28 years old. He's got 2 years left on his contract. You don't make this kind of move without expecting to pay the guy and to extend him, which is exactly what they're going to do. They're probably going to extend him 3 years. Now, all this new money, yes, you're going to have to pay up somewhere around $30 million a year. Fine. You get to spread that thing out over the life of the contract, 5 years, whatnot. So you're getting an elite player. You got the capital to do it. You be able to spread it out. And you obviously have a huge, huge issue with your team. And one of it is the defensive side of the ball. I think it was a no. All you had to do is give up the 10th overall pick and pay him some money. The money's there. You're going to be fine. And you give up the 10th pick, which is a 50-50. I don't know what you guys think, but I think I also think it's a good deal for the Giants. Just because I think that the Bengals won the draft doesn't mean I think the Giants lost it. Giants were in a shit situation where Dexter Lawrence said, "Hey, I'm not playing here." So to get the 10th overall pick for a guy that says I'm out, that's a pretty good deal.
When did he say that, Will? I didn't hear that.
It was over this weekend.
Well,
he was giving them a chance, and then apparently negotiations went south, and he said, "I'm done."
Can't guarantee the 10th pick's going to be the guy you want either.
Nope, you can't. But it helps when you have 5 and
Lawrence.
10. You can start doing some things now.
Well, they'll fuck it up.
Having your hands tied and other teams knowing your hands are tied, getting the 10th pick is pretty darn good.
Yeah. Yeah, like look at this. ESPN. Giants lose an elite player, but nothing dulls the pain like a trade partner willing to overpay. They didn't overpay.
I don't think they did either.
We value these first round draft picks way too much, dude. Outside of outside of like having the number 1 overall pick when there's a for sure lock, or not for sure lock, but a coveted quarterback coming out. These first round picks, people just overvalue teams too, NFL teams too. It's kind of the old way, and you see a bunch of the successful teams over the last 5 or so years. They have no problem trading away first round picks. They get them out of here. We want known players. Look at the Rams. Rams just went and got cornerback from the Chiefs, right? Said, "Oh, you want to get paid? We'll pay you. Come over here." They gave up draft picks like it was nothing. I don't know, Crick. What do you think?
I think both these teams suck, and I don't think it's going to matter. If I'm being honest, I like Dexter Lawrence and everything, but I get tired of all the hoopla with all the different trades, and I agree with you. I think we value these first-round picks. They're way too much sometimes because you still got to hit on the damn thing. I like Dexter Lawrence, but you see those rankings and stuff right there, and that's not going to cure all the problems that the Bengals have. And that 10th overall pick ain't going to cure the problems that the Giants have neither. Ain't neither one of these teams sniffing the playoffs next year.
You know what's crazy though?
On that one.
You know what's crazy though? Dexter Lawrence was doing this playing in a division that is, had elite offensive lines. I mean, you had the Eagles' offensive line. Cowboys had a pretty decent offensive line since 2022. Last year was a little shaky, but he's been doing it against really good teams. He gets to go into the AFC North now, and Baltimore just lost their center, right? The guy that he lines up directly across. I think Warren Sharp said right here, says he spent most of his career playing in elite interior offensive lines of the Eagles and Cowboys. He's been double teamed at the highest rate in the NFL. He's now playing the AFC North. The Ravens lost their center. Steelers might start a 42-year-old quarterback. Browns have Deshaun or Shadur. Lawrence should feast.
Should. We'll see. That's right, Jerm. Get him doing some goat yoga. He'd be good to go.
I was just going to read that.
Goat yoga changed my life.
I'm telling you.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, man. I think it's a good deal for both teams, for both sides. But
if he wanted out,
yeah, it sounded like he wanted it. From the reports. If you believe the reports that out there, he was giving them a chance, and then something went south, and he said, "Nah, I want out." That's why trade ended up going through. But I don't know. It's going to be interesting. At least I'm proud of the Bengals just because this is usually a shitty organization doesn't try to do anything smart. And they actually did something smart here. And then people want to shit on them and say they overpaid. I will call them out whenever they do something dumb, any team. This was not a dumb move, and this was not overpaying.
Fair enough.
There could be more moves down the line. You don't know. I mean,
now if they don't
extend
him, then I will make fun of them because that is a dumb deal, dude. You don't trade for a guy like this that's disgruntled and wants to get paid. You pay the guy, you know.
Mm-hmm.
That was probably agreed upon prior to the move.
Had to be. Bengals,
I think when you put it in perspective, it makes sense for both sides, like you said. I think it just does. I don't know. Grass he's the fan. So, you could get it organic from him, but, on the outside looking in, you got Lawrence putting that organization in a tough spot. They don't want to pay him. He doesn't want to play there. Everyone starts to know that in the market. You got to get something. You get a 10th overall pick. Might not work out, but I'm always in favor of getting a player who you know what they are. That, like you guys were talking about, you don't know what the 10th pick's going to be. I mean, you could hit. It could be a Hall of Famer, but you also can hit a Hall of Famer in the 3rd round. So you can take Dexter Lawrence. You know what you got. I'm just not sure how much he can help that defense. I know it's obviously going to upgrade the defensive line. Hendrickson's still there, right?
Yes.
So, that's a pretty good duo up there on the front.
Who did you say? Hendrickson?
Yeah.
He's a Raven.
He's Raven.
He's a Raven.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, you lose that, and then you replace Lawrence. I mean, what's the running games like in that division? Because,
Derrick Henry.
So think about that too. They might have been thinking about
Quinshon Judkins.
having a guy who can stop the run too.
I think if they can
Whoever
get
the
someone
hell-
else on the defensive line to help him in Cincinnati, then it will definitely be
Yeah.
a
Hey,
win
Crick,
for them, without a doubt.
before you have to go here in a minute, I want to share this with you. Okay.
All right. I'll be back in just a few. I just got to step away for a little bit. Oh, yeah. Fucking
I thought you were
Frank.
bringing Frank in live. I was like, what?
We got to turn him up.
Yeah, it's stupid.
I love the Frank
It's the
rants, man.
volume, dude. Are
I'm
you
telling
kidding me, streamer? Get your shit together.
He's
By the
probably
way, the Mets have lost 10 in a row.
Oh my!
Really?
Hey, Mendoza just got this look on his face. This fucking look. He can. Why not let Peralta try to get out of this six? He just threw the relief pitcher there. Meatball gone. Why one? Change the strategy, stupid. This robotic, goddamn analytic shit managing. Analytics stop. Analytics stop.
Wow.
I can't believe
Jeez.
that psycho hasn't had a heart attack yet.
Look at that vein in his head,
aneurysm.
man. Damn.
Golly.
Yeah,
Boys,
good dilated veins, man. It's gonna take a big old embolism to block that thing up.
He's got good blood flow.
I'll be back in just a few.
Wait,
boys.
hold on. You got to see this real quick. 2 seconds. I just got to pull it. Where's that?
Dude, Fred's waiting. Will.
I know. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You got to hurry up, or you're gonna have to save it.
George is
Okay.
waiting.
Well, someone was making fun. Oh, right here. This guy goes, "I'm so sick of this fucking guy. Can we disown him? He's an embarrassment. He belongs in Howard Stern's whack pack." And he says, "So you like the losing, huh?"
Yeah. Fair enough. Fair enough. I'll be back shortly.
Oh man. Hopelessly, you've never seen Frank. Hopelessly said the guy in the video needs a Xanax or 12.
Dude,
That's his
welcome
thing,
to
man.
dude, now that it's baseball. He does it he gets really into it with his Devils and with his Dolphins, but he doesn't get as hot as he does when the Mets start sucking. The Mets and I'm so glad we're in baseball season because now we get Frank almost every day, especially this 10-game losing streak, dude.
They lost
Insane.
10 in a row? God.
Yeah. And no team that has lost 9 in a row has ever won the World Series. So the Mets are done.
Well, we
That
kinda
happened
knew
to
they
the
were
Braves last year at the very beginning of the season.
They lost
did
one of
the
their
same
key home
thing.
run hitters in the offseason.
Yeah, they lost Pete Alonso. They could have added
Yeah,
Kyle Tucker.
I mean-
They decided not to do that. So idiots. Dude, Steve Cohen has so much money and he let Tucker get away to the Dodgers. Like, you've already
Yep.
got Juan Soto. He's hurt right now. You already got Francisco Lindor. What are you doing? Like, talk about win now. The Mets are a stupid organization. They're dumb.
Hey, you know where Steve Cohen keeps
They're
all
not
that money?
stupid. They just don't care about winning.
You know where he keeps all that money? He keeps it in his Rumble wallet. Let me tell you about Rumble wallet real quick. They can cancel your accounts, freeze your cards, decide what you're allowed to buy, say, or support. Big banks and financial institutions have total control, and they use it. That's why financial independence matters now more than ever. Introducing Rumble Wallet, a wallet built for real freedom. With Rumble Wallet, you control your money, not a bank, not a government, not a tech company. Buy digital assets like Tether, Gold, and Bitcoin in one secure place. No permission, no middleman, no cancel button. And when you want to support the creators you actually believe in, you can use the Rumble Wallet app to directly tip content creators securely, instantly, and without interference. This isn't a credit line they can shut off. It's your wallet permanently. Yours to protect your future. Yours to protect your family. When the system fails, when institutions turn on their own people, financial sovereignty is the difference between security and vulnerability. Rumble Wallet isn't about politics. It's about freedom, ownership, and protecting what's yours. So take control today. Download Rumble Wallet now and step away from big banks for good. True ownership, true protection, true financial freedom. Go download your Rumble Wallet. Booyah.
I have one.
Right now.
Atta baby.
Go right now.
Atta baby.
Try to get it done before Cricket gets back.
Yeah. Because that's if he sells that card, that's the only way he's going to accept the payment is through Rumble Wallet.
That's right.
If he doesn't sell that card, I mean, what is he doing?
I don't know.
He knows
Hey,
I
why
got
don't-
to pull an Akaju later this week during the draft stream, so we're good.
Yeah, but like, look at some. Okay, I understand the Jackson Dart And listen, if you pull any Jackson Dart card that if you happen to get one of these rare ones,
Sell
it immediately because it's such a gamble. I mean, you're a Giants fan, but it's a gamble whether this guy's going to even be able to stay on the field or not. You know, I mean,
it is. I can't speculate until I can see what Harbaugh does with this team. If he's as good as coach as everybody thinks, and he can actually get these guys to play correctly together, call the right plays, get them in the right spots, I think he can have a hell of a career. But we don't know if that's going to happen yet or not.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. But look at some of these cards. I'm shocked at the player. Like they put Travis Hunter on one. What are we doing? They put Cam Ward on one. What are we doing? Obviously, Josh Allen. Yes. Jaden Daniels got a card. I mean, what? Come on. I guess Caleb. I understand Caleb a little bit, but Joey B makes sense. This one is the one that why is there a Jalen Hurts card?
He sucks.
He's terrible.
You want to talk about overrated? That should be a picture of him in a dictionary next to overrated.
God. Pat Mahomes. I haven't seen many other than Pat. I haven't seen did they not do a Travis Kelce one or something like that? Because I haven't seen like a rare Travis Kelce or
no. It's he's tied in.
It's weird that no one wants the Chiefs in these auctions. You know, because I guess you can get Worthy for a future star. You can get
they only give out good current players right now, or can you get like a Tony Gonzalez card or like does that even happen?
Yeah, you can get old players.
There's some legends. Card. Yeah, there's some legends out there.
Kurt Warner, Isaac Bruce.
Dude, I think one that's sick is the double auto signature of Josh Allen and Jim Kelly.
Oh yes,
cool.
There you go.
Debut patches like from their debut games.
Back,
you can get those.
Yes, sir.
It's gonna suck this year because, like you're getting ready to talk about, good segue to lead into. You don't have like this rookie class, like with quarterbacks, you got one, you know?
Mm-hmm.
You only got one. And
that one's not even going to be good either.
Yeah, we don't know. We'll see.
I think we know.
Think so?
Well, he's going with the Raiders, so.
Tom wouldn't let him take a quarterback overall if he didn't have faith in him.
He might have lost a step, you know? Out there, focus on card breaks and stuff now.
Maybe Mendoza gave him a kiss, just swindled him.
Maybe. There's still a chance they move off the pick. We'll see. They said that they've been listening to offers. I think it would be smart of them to move off the pick, but that's just me.
I think unless you have no one's for sure, but like unless you feel really like I wouldn't feel good about Mendoza. Half these quarterbacks that taken Ward last year, number 1 overall, I would have traded out of that spot. What's the last quarterback that was taken that was like number 1 for sure?
Right now it looks like Caleb Williams.
Yeah, but there was a lot of questions surrounding him too. You know, like when was the last quarterback that was locked? Like either way, had a good head on his shoulders. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, you want one that went number 1 overall that was like a for sure lock that no one had a doubt about would be Andrew Luck.
Yeah, and look what happened to him.
I mean, he would have
screwed my whole organization. We're still freaking trying to recover from that.
His was injury related. It wasn't skill related. Like it wasn't like he fell off. You know.
I mean, it was a smart move. I mean, look at what he's doing now. But
I like how it says when you're a 3-14 team, what are your needs? They should just say everything. Not just put everything.
Yeah, I know, dude. They're gonna be so bad again.
That's what I'm saying. You're not gonna be good. You got Kirk Cousins there now. I mean, do you really want to waste the number 1 overall pick on Mendoza in the lottery ticket to sit behind Kirk Cousins for half the season, or do you want to go get a couple more draft picks, go fill some needs, and then you're gonna be shitty next year anyways, and you'll have a top 5 pick again, and then that's when you go quarterback hunting.
What do you think about Ashton Genty?
I think if they trade this pick, that gets them some more picks in this draft where they can. There's a couple in this first round, towards the second half of this first round. There's some good offensive linemen that you get, some big boys, some tackles. I think you go fill that need. You already bought a center. You get a couple prospects at the offensive line. That will not only protect your quarterback, but that will help Ashton Genty be Ashton Genty and be good.
Yeah. I think this year's draft's going to be interesting because the quarterback class isn't stacked. You know, normally we have like 2 or 3 guys, maybe 4 guys that we're looking at in the first round of being, you know, automatic guys. Like what that year we had McCarthy. How many did we have in that first round? Like 6? Was that
There was
last? Like,
5.
and how many were last year? A lot too, right? You had Dart, Ward. There was a lot last year too, and a lot of them didn't even deserve to go in the first round, and they did. This year, like you got Mendoza, and then I can't even really think of anybody outside of that.
Arizona will take Ty Simpson.
And then
I don't know if they'll take him at 3. I don't know if they'll take him at 3 though.
Which I think he is going to be good. But back to my point, you're going to have a lot of teams that aren't like. There's going to be a lot of players. We're going to see a lot of different guys in different positions coming off. But this ain't going to be a quarterback draft. And it's been dominated by quarterbacks the last few years.
Sporting says need to trade the pick. First pick takes up too much salary cap. Well, good thing for the Raiders. They don't have to worry about salary cap space. They have a ton of it.
They did though reduce it though, like where everything's structured to be capped at a certain because the veterans were getting pissed. These guys were coming in getting.
Oh yeah, I mean that happened back in 2000. That was in 2012. I mean it's been.
But it's capped like the first 3 years they're capped, and then there's like a 4th year option, right?
No, it's first 4 years is capped, and then it's a 5th year option for a first round pick. All the other rounds, yes, it's 3 years. But I think Caleb Williams made like 30. His contract was $35 million for his 4 years. So that's kind of like roughly what the number 1 pick is at. Which, when you think about it, as starting quarterback, I mean that's
NFL
like
players
$9 million, $9 million a year.
Tough.
But the 5th year option this year, because they used it on CJ Stroud and they used it on who was the other guy that they used it on?
Franchise tags crazy. That's crazy too.
The 5th year option though is actually still even reasonable. Yeah, these guys already made a good chunk of money, not starting level money, but the 5th year option gives is for a quarterback this year is $25 million.
Is it like based off the average of the like top quarterbacks per
year?
They
have some formula for it. It's not that's not the average at the top. That's the franchise tag. There's a formula for it because think about it. 25 million is not even close to the average. That's like half of what the average is in the league right now for the top like 10 spots. But yeah, we'll see. Yeah, you got the draft coming. I'm excited. I want to ask you guys. Pull this up because I wanted to. We had a mock draft over here. Some interesting stuff. I just want to point this out real quick. If this is true, if this ends up, and they never do, but if the Patriots somehow get Akeem Mesidor, I'll be happy. One of the defensive ends out of Miami. Bain and Mesidor went all the way to the national championship game.
Where they have him fallen to?
The Patriots.
Is that where you guys picking 31st?
Because we were in the Super Bowl.
Well, I didn't know if you collected any picks along the way.
Nah, we don't need no picks along the way.
Are the Cardinals going to trade up, dude? What's going on? How's that bet look?
I'm waiting on it. They're talking about today. They were talking about, or I guess yesterday, the Cardinals are taking offers from the Chiefs about moving up to their spot. The Chiefs are trying to either they're trying to get in here at 3 or 4. Why? I don't know. I don't know why they think a running back is going to solve all their problems. But you got Raiders taking Mendoza. You got the Jets taking outside linebacker David Bailey out of Texas Tech. Sorry, David Bailey. You have Cardinals taking Arvell Reese, Ohio State linebacker. Tennessee taking Jeremiah Love. They have both Notre Dame quarterbacks going in the first round, by the way.
Running back.
Wow.
Running backs. That's what I meant. Running backs.
Jeremiah Love, I'm telling you, I'm a Notre Dame fan, so there's a little bias, but I know what I see. That dude he should be the number 1 overall pick. And I don't think it's even close. I don't even think it's close. Like the way he can move from side to, like, you think Bijan's good? I think Jeremiah Love's better than Bijan. I really do.
For his size, he's fast as hell. That guy's got all the tools, without a doubt.
Like the way that he makes guys miss, his vision, his speed, like he's going to be able to catch the ball out of the backfield. Like he played a little bit receiver too in college, so he's got good hands. got top line speed, got good vision. I mean, dude, if he goes to the Giants grass, that'd be a nice pick for you, dude. That would be nice.
It would
if he
be.
Fell to
We
the
really
Giants,
need to trade back and get
so funny.
linemen.
It's so funny hearing Giants fans talk about, like Beardo was saying the other day. He's like, "Yeah, man, if Jeremiah's love there, let's get him." And it's like, "Oh, I thought you guys were all in on Cam Scatterbo. That Cam Scatterbo's the future and whatnot." And it's like, "No, we'll have a little two-headed monster back there." I'm like, "Okay, stop. If you waste a pick as good as Jeremiah Love is, don't waste one of the top 5 picks on a running back. Don't do it."
I wouldn't either. No, they need to trade back. We need offensive linemen.
Yeah.
Scatterbo is not an every down back. He'll shorten his career by 5 fucking years if he is, because the guy just takes on too many hits. And I'm sorry, but he's not big enough. He's strong, but he's not big enough to take those hits. Not against those guys. He needs to be a third down back, goal line, that kind of shit. He just should not be in there every down.
If the Giants do keep their pick at 5, what do you think about this projection pick? Caleb Downs, safety out of Ohio State.
I love it.
There we go.
Because we need a captain on defense. I love it.
There's a lot of Ohio State players going.
I said it a couple months ago, Will. If they're going to keep that pick, it better be him and no one else.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's by far the best defensive player in the draft. I don't think it's close either. And he's like,
there's a lot of good Ohio State guys going in this first round, projected to.
Styles is good too, the linebacker.
Yeah, that's who. See, he has a trade here. I want to get you guys' opinion on this. This is a trade. They have the Dallas Cowboys trading up to 6 with the Browns. So the Cowboys would get 6 and pick number 39, which is the 7th pick in the second round. And then the Browns would get pick 12 and pick 20. I think it's a pretty fair deal all around. I don't know why the Cowboys feel that. I think 2 things.
They want Jeremiah Love.
No, they want Sony Styles. They want a linebacker.
I'd be shocked if they don't take him if he's available. That's what they do. They pick the flashy running backs.
I know, but they need to address. Here's what I'm saying. Sony Styles is probably going to be a really good linebacker in the league. But like we said, these first round picks are 50-50. I would rather, if I'm the Cowboys and you have so many damn holes on that defense, you keep your pick 12 and your pick 20 and you gamble on 2 players there. You got a new defensive coordinator. You ask him, what do you want? If this is the guy he wants, then you go get him. If he says no, we'll hang back and grab 2 guys and see if we can make it work. Either way, I don't dislike or love this trade. I think it makes sense. If you think this is your guy, you go get it. I'm not even going to talk about the Browns because we know they're going to screw it up. They'll probably take 2 quarterbacks with both first round picks. 7 quarterbacks on the roster.
If Mendoza goes to the Raiders, that's going to be terrible for him.
Yeah,
I think
there's some interesting. They got Ruben Bang going.
Look what happened to Genty last year. He got his ass whipped.
Yeah, but look at Tyler Shuck. I mean, he was able to do some good things with the Saints down the stretch, and I think Mendoza has a good head on his shoulders.
I agree with that.
Let's just put this out there right now. If they take Mendoza, he's not playing for the first half of the season.
Yeah, they got Cousins.
Yeah, you got Kirk Cousins for a reason. No, grass. It's not. It's not that they think.
Will, do we know what the reason is yet? Why
they got him so he could just game manage and probably suck, so they get another high pick next year, and so he can teach Mendoza how to be a quarterback in the league. This has Tom's fingerprints written all over it. I mean, he's already been out there over the offseason talking about how we throw these young guys in there way too early and how valuable it was for him to be a backup and learn in the league. So I totally believe they got Cousins in there because maybe you get lucky and Cousins has a little bit of magic left. He did not like the Atlanta offense. There was too much motion. He was complaining that he could not get used to that. He's never played in a system where there's that much motion. So we'll see. But, it's a win-win. Either Cousins ends up looking decent and having a pretty good season, or he sucks and you get another high draft pick because you're not winning next year anyways. You got too much to rebuild.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, no kidding. But, okay, who was when backup? Who was the coach for the Patriots?
Vrabel or Belichick?
Parcells.
That's way back.
That tells you right there. You don't have Bill Parcells on the sideline in Vegas. I don't think it's going to matter. I don't think Cousins can teach that kid.
They got a new coach though. What's his name? Kubiak, offensive mind. And also you can tell that Tom was more involved. I don't think the Raiders would have went and spent the money to get that center from Baltimore, if not for Brady be there to, knowing how important it is to get one of the elite centers in the league. Because that's not a Raiders move.
Just a bad.
You want to talk about picking flashy players? That's what the Raiders do. They just pick the guy that can run as fast as possible. They don't go out and make smart moves. And over.
No,
I don't want to say overpay, but pay a boatload. Yeah. So Tom, they were talking about how Tom was going to be more hands-on with the personnel decisions this year, and you kind of can already see it.
Listen, I'm a Mendoza fan. I like it. I wouldn't mind if he was as a Colts fan, if he was my quarterback, I wouldn't mind it coming in. I think what you ask of and what you need out of that pick and that player, he fits the mold. He's gonna act right off the field. He's gonna represent the organization well. He's gonna put in the work. He's had experience. He's played for Cignetti. He's played at 2 different universities. He's a little bit older. He's got God on his side. So I like where his head's at. Mechanically, I think he's a pretty good quarterback. I think it's a good pick for whoever takes him. If they take him early, I would do it. But outside of that, Ty Simpson, I think, is probably a mid first round pick. I would say Mendoza's probably in the same area, but I do think he is the best quarterback in the draft. I don't think it's very close.
I think Simpson is more pro ready.
I think he has a better ceiling. Simpson does.
Yeah.
When
Simpson throws the ball, if he goes to the Cardinals, you can just kiss his career goodbye.
True. I know, dude. There's some teams that are just, the Jets are like that too, man. It doesn't matter who they get. The Jets have been drafting first round picks for how long now? And Justin Fields was their quarterback last year. Zach Wilson was their quarterback. Like, what the heck, dude?
Geno Smith this year.
Jets can't get it right.
The team that
they don't care to get it right. They don't.
The teams.
Why do you think Vegas? Why do you think the Raiders went to Vegas to fill seats? That's all they care about.
Yeah, the team that's favored to win the Super Bowl and the biggest threat, and the team that is the most complete team doesn't have a need for anything, has the 13th overall pick in the draft, and they're projected to get a top wide receiver. It's just like, God. The Rams are going to be scary, dude.
Yes.
Rams are going to be scary. Some of the more interesting, I thought this was interesting. They have the Tampa Bay, the Bucks, taking Kenyon Shadiq out of tight end out of Oregon. This guy's really good. Obviously, he's projected to go in the first round. I don't know if that's their biggest need, though. I mean, they have Cade Otton. They have a crew of tight ends kind of already. Do they really need to spend this draft capital on a tight end, no matter how good of a prospect he looks? I don't know if that's really the route they go.
Yeah,
what do you
they
think?
They got some defensive holes to fill now too. Because what's his name retired? Another guy ended
White,
up.
Their linebacker. Is he still there? Or is he a little older? Right? Or is he gone?
I think it was it White that retired? One of their main guys retired, and then Davis retired. I think White ended up signing with Atlanta or another team.
They got some good young corners. Morrison. They got Benjamin.
Yeah, they do.
Morrison.
They do. But in a draft where they were talking about how it's very heavy on the defensive side, you would think they would take a defensive player here. Yeah. Especially while you still got Vita Vea.
I would say front seven. They have a good secondary. I can't remember who their safety is, but they're solid at corner and they got good secondary. Offensively, you do have a lot of weapons for Baker, but they're kind of old, man. They're old.
Yeah. I mean, you lost Mike Evans. You still have
Godwin, but dude's playing on like what, 2 bum knees.
They
now?
need a receiver.
Who's their stud rookie receiver though? Second year now.
Trey Johnson. Trey Johnson.
No, not him.
Egbuka.
You got him at least. So there's your star.
And they have a decent run game. I think you're right. Front seven, defense front seven
is where you need to fill in. Yeah.
But you see these teams take play. The Falcons do it all the time, dude. They took Penix. They took Drake London was a good pick. Don't get me wrong, but Kyle Pitts early. Like some of these teams they do take the best player available regardless of who they have.
We don't talk about the Atlanta Falcons. They are not a serious organization. All right. We don't talk. We don't need to waste our time. Okay.
I want to go to that stadium this year to see a game. I've never seen a football game in a dome. Not that I'm
You got a
excited
place
about
to
the dome,
stay.
but I want to go to that stadium.
And you're only 2 hours away.
Mercedes-Benz, that's a great one to go to.
That's what I
Dude,
hear.
the food is
I
like
won't be
$2,
far away.
Grass.
Yeah, I heard
Dude.
about that. What's that all about?
It's crazy. They have
That can't
PCL,
last.
so they have licensed seats. So people pay for the seats, so like they can make everything's cheap in there, man. It's $2.50 for a soda, and it's all you can drink refill.
Hey,
Well, Yankees, Giants, Rangers, they're up here. Same thing. PSL, personal seat license, on top of the face value of the ticket.
Yeah, well, they can do that though.
the Browns have 3 first-round picks. What odds would you give me that they go over 3?
I don't know, man. They've done decent lately. Last year they did pretty well.
Yeah,
They have
they
some
took
decent
two
talent, skilled
two
players,
quarterbacks.
but
Huh?
they don't have
took-
a team.
they
That
took
was
two
stupid, 2
quarterbacks.
quarterbacks, but they did get Shador. Who, listen, I know everybody gives him flack. He ain't that bad. Shador ain't
He's
that
not.
bad. I'd take him as my quarterback. I know the whole flashy, the whole off the field stuff. I don't think he's that bad. I would take him. He's a competitor. I think he puts in the work. I just think he gets a bad reputation because he's a spoiled child.
Pretty
But
much.
could be worse. He could not have his head in the game and not study and not, put in the work to be good. But yeah, I think you're right. Cleveland did do something stupid and drafted Gabriel and Shador. But hey, when you have that many picks, and you're trying to hit on a quarterback. I get it. You're looking at you're throwing darts at the board and trying to get somebody good. So, but yeah, they've had a lot of draft. There's another team that are in the draft where it's like year after year, you're getting these big picks, but you're not turning your organization around. What's going on? So I feel like the Giants finally did it last year. They brought in a good draft class.
They did.
And
let's hope this coach can do something with him. That's the only reason why I have any optimism whatsoever, Steps, is because of the background of the
Harbaugh.
coach.
Yeah, and you got to think Dayball was coaching for his job the whole time. So like putting Dart in those situations, he didn't care.
Dayball was such a disappointment, and the reason why is his first year he won Coach of the Year. He was coaching differently. He knew how to manage the game at the end of the year. It kind of reminded me how Belichick was. And all of a sudden, that went to shit. I don't know if they came to him and said he's got to coach differently or what. He was tough on his players. They gave him shit for that. And then all of a sudden, he changed his way of thinking and changed his coaching style, and they were terrible.
He lost the accountability.
That doesn't tell you how. Yeah. And how go in and win a road playoff game your first year. I mean, and then all of a sudden it falls apart after that. Something went wrong.
Yeah, look, we talked about it a little bit ago. They traded him to the Bengals for the 10th overall pick. I understand that the Giants had a shitty offensive line, and I understand why they're
awful
offensively. I understand why they're bad offensively. I just don't understand how they never got it together with all those great defensive players they have. They were one of the worst run-stopping teams.
I can explain that.
Explain
Please
why.
do, because when the players leave, they're good.
You had too many pass rushers on the line at once. They're rushing the outside, and they have weak linebackers. They were just running right up the field easily, no problem. You got all these guys rushing on the outside. The offensive line spreads out, and then there's nothing left. They're running right through the middle on everyone. That's exactly how that went. They did not know how to coach that defense at all. You can't put 4 elite pass rushers on the line. You can need guys in the middle. They're pulling out Dexter Lawrence and putting Burns and putting what's his name? I can't think of his name right now. And they have all these pass rushers on the outside. Yeah, they're all on the outside. Thibodeau's a great player. He's not being used right.
Or he can only be used on.
And the frustration
downs.
sets in after a while. When you sack the guy on first down and second down, you're looking at 3rd and 18, and they run a draw play up the middle for 24 yards. It kind of does something to the defense. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that makes sense. Good to see Mont back in here.
And the corners are always playing 8 yards off the ball. So they're short slants and then getting 8 yards after the catch. Like, what are we doing? You're supposed to have good corners, lock them up, play defense. Made no sense to me.
Yeah, he's got Arizona trading up back into the first round, taking Ty Simpson at the end of it. And then Seattle taking tell me about Jadarian Price. He was the backup running back.
Oh, Tua went to Atlanta. Dude, Jadarian Price, yeah, I mean, you saw him take he takes kickoffs too. He ran some kickoffs back. Yeah, he averaged at one point in time. He had the highest yards per carry in NCAA football,
Wasn't he
playing
the guy?
behind Jeremiah Love.
Wasn't he the guy that you were like, hey, listen, we need to bet this guy, the backup guy, to get a touchdown in this game because they're going to pull Love, and then he's this guy.
Oh no, that was the third stringer, and we hit that. But this guy could start anywhere else in college football. He could have transferred out, and he stayed because they did give him carries and he returned kicks. So he's just electric, a little bit of a different player as far as like his east-west. He's more of a north-south guy, but does have the speed. He would fit perfectly in Seattle's offense, like the Charbonnet and the what's the guy's name? Walker. That's the type of guy he is. Just the same type.
He would even. You think he would even start for my Cougs? You think he's good enough to start for my
100%? He'd start for pretty much every other team, I think. Is there another running back behind Jeremiah Love in front of him in the draft? I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
I think they're both top 2 running backs.
Yeah, I mean, they're the only 2 running backs going in the first round, projected. I keep needing to say that. All right, enough with that. We'll talk draft all week long, and then we have a big draft show coming on Thursday for you guys. I want to talk about this because you know how we love to, when someone gets something right or wrong, we love to clip it and put a little montage together.
Okay.
On Thursday, I went on a little bit of a rant, and I said, if you bet Matt Fitzpatrick to win this tournament, you're a damn fool. If you bet if Matt Fitzpatrick is in the lead right now, you can get Fitzpatrick at plus money over on Kalshi. Never mind. He's now the betting. He's minus
betting favorite. I was looking at that last night.
Yeah, 50. Yesterday when I saw it, he was at 47, but now he's up to 54. You are a damn fool if you bet the yes. The best bet of the day is to bet the no on that one, because all this guy does on Sundays is choke away a lead, and he's got a 3-stroke lead on second. And look who shot 7 under yesterday to get himself in second.
He's got Scotty Scheffler.
He's gonna be paired with Scotty Scheffler, dude. You think the nerves aren't gonna kick in?
You got to take it.
The nerves are. Oh my gosh! But if Matt Fitzpatrick ends up winning this, I'm gonna have to clip that together and make fun of myself. So it's gonna be a win-win either way.
How do you not take Scheffler at 26 cents?
I think the value, honestly, is one, betting the no on Fitzpatrick. But I think the value is taking one of these guys tied in third, Harmon, Kim, or Straka. They're right there.
You don't think there's value at 26 cents for Scheffler? If he was closer to 50, I would say no.
Yeah, there's probably value on it, but I never like taking him because you're not getting the true value. Anyone else that was 3 strokes back, he would be like around 12 cents. But because it's Scotty Scheffler, the market's all over him. Everyone and their mother is going to be betting Scotty Scheffler today. So I already know he's overvalued. That's why I wouldn't do it. I still can't figure out why he can't put together the first 2 rounds like amazing, and then how all of a sudden in the second. Look at the Masters last week. He was the first player since 19 whatever to not have a bogey in the final 2 rounds of the Masters. Like, I don't understand why day 3 and 4 he plays so good, but days 1 and 2 he just plays average.
He's having an issue with it this year. It might be a mental thing. He started out doing that. He won the first tournament of the year, and then he shoots a 73 in the round 1 of the next tournament. He shoots 72 in the next round, in the first round of the next tournament. So he's having an issue in the beginning for some reason. But then he just freaking turns it on.
I think at least worth a sprinkle if you want to, and don't hang on to it. If he comes out hot and does well and gets into the mix, I would probably sell out. But I think Siwoo Kim there, he's having a really good season.
Yes.
He's been piecing things together. He's been working on his putt game. That has been kind of one of the issues for him. And you see him there, and he's at 4.9. He's 4.9%, which is basically 20 to 1. I think if you bought some shares on that, I think I'm going to do that today. Actually, buy some shares on him. Hopefully Fitzpatrick comes down a little bit and Siwoo Kim gets up there in the mix. I think that could go up to 20% at some point.
You're probably right. The other one I like, who's playing very well right now and had a really good day yesterday, is Brian Harmon.
Yep.
He's another one.
I have him in that contest, a top 10. He's going to be, if he finishes in the top 10 today, I'll get 5 points for it. But yeah, Harmon.
But at 3 cents, I think I really liked maybe him to at least make a little bit of a move and maybe get.
No,
to
it might not
18
be
cents.
bad to take him and Kim or him and Straka. You know, one of these guys is going to go up there and compete with. I don't think Fitzpatrick's going to run away with us today.
No, I already bet the no on him.
Had it, baby.
This is hilarious.
What?
We're just losing our mind in the chat because we still haven't talked to playoffs in NBA or hockey.
We're getting to
And
that now.
you're talking about golf.
I was 2-0 in the
funny.
NHL yesterday. I had the
It's
Wild
funny.
and the Flyers.
Well, you know, we're waiting for Crick to get back. I don't want to talk about his
That's
favorite
true.
sport, the NBA, without him. Well, second favorite, I'm sorry, WNBA, then NBA.
I'm awful NBA. I don't know anything that's going on. Did the Hawks win?
No, dude, they shit the bed in the fourth quarter. Then they had a great comeback, and then they were like down 20, and the next thing you know, with a minute and a half left, they're down 8, but they end up losing. We can go there. We can go there next. A lot of big
cricket never
favorites.
comes back. Will, I'll let you have that card. I got you. He never comes back. I got you. It's yours.
First of all, never tease me like that again with that card. Anything
Power of
at all.
attorney.
Second, wouldn't do that to my guy.
Will sent me the screenshot of that card. Look what Cricket got. I'm like, I feel bad for him. He's got to hold that thing.
Yeah, and then I told him like what that
I wish
card's
I could have
worth.
saw Will's face when he read that text.
I know a lot of people don't realize like, oh, what's so cool about that card. I'm like, that card is very hey, just in time for your favorite sport.
Oh, you don't get it. Sorry, Will.
Dang it.
What's happening?
I told him if you never came back and I never saw you again, I'd give him your card. It would go to him. Power of attorney.
It's a fair.
Sorry,
fair
SD. I'll take care of SD and some. I'll get her something. But
All right.
how was Fred, man? How was when we were moving mulch?
Let's go. We had to help him unload some mulch over there. I mean, I got this cool ass old man. This old man Gary. Shout out to Gary across the street. He always taking good care of us, man. And yeah, I told him, I was like, man, anytime you need some help, all you got to do is holler at me and let me know. And turns out he needed a little help this morning. He had to go get his mulch and all that stuff. So we went over there and helped him get that unloaded real quick, man.
That's right. True, see, right. If you would have bought Matt Fitzpatrick on Thursday, selling out today would be a great bet. I was telling him, Crick, that I have to, if he ends up winning it, which he won't because he always chokes away the final round. But if he does end up winning it today, I'm going to have to make a little montage of me ranting against him on Thursday.
I told you be careful with that.
We'll see. But yesterday we had some NBA. The NBA playoffs officially kicked off. We had the Cavs defeat the Raptors 126-113. This was closer in the first half, and then the Cavs just ran away with it in the second half. I still think this is going to be a good series. I do think this one has a potential to go 7. But we'll see. Nuggets after a slow start. Timberwolves. Okay, I ended up winning my parlay, but let me tell you how pissed I was. I would have not put this. I would have just bet Jokic 10 assists. By the way, I saw Jokic triple double. It was at like 53 cents, and I was like, I put $13 on it to win 25. Like, I just want to see one go in because Jokic triple double in the playoffs. That's a lock. Especially against the Timberwolves. But before the game, a couple hours leading up to this game, Anthony Edwards was ruled out. Let me say that again, Crick. Ruled out. ESPN, big 0 hamstring issue, big O, red O on there, ruled out. In what other sport? If that was football, that guy couldn't play, right? The NFL, you rule them out, and they release the report an hour or so before the game. They're not playing. Next thing I know, so I put a ticket on Jokic 10+ assists and Nuggets win by 7.5 because I'm like, oh, they don't have any Anthony Edwards. I mean, they're gonna be fine. Next thing I know, the game tips off, and guess who's out on the court? Anthony Edwards. I think it's so stupid. They shouldn't be able to do that, dude.
I think that's
Fucking-
bullshit.
Yeah.
It's rigged.
They shouldn't be able to do that. Now, I ended up winning anyways, but still, I was sitting there pissed when the first quarter it's 33-23 Timberwolves, and I'm like, what are we doing?
It doesn't matter. It totally affects the market, man. And when you tell us these guys aren't going to play, and you say it all day long, and it's the best player on the other team, one of the best players in the whole damn league, and all of a sudden out of nowhere, he's miraculously killed, like he's walked through some fucking holy water. He's just healed up, ready to go. Well, what are we doing?
Yeah, I don't know. Jokic got off to a slow start too. He didn't like do anything in the first quarter, and then he's like, okay, let me cook. But hey, once again, system play worked, correct? Jokic under his points, Denver wins. Jokic over his points, Denver loses.
I think in game 3 is when you need to look at the Jokic triple-double, but the Timberwolves to win.
Yep, that'd be a good call. Knicks defeat the Hawks 113-102. This was another one where it was close at half. It was like a 2-point. What was that? It was a 2-point game at halftime. I was like, oh, the Hawks are making it interesting. And then that third quarter, third and fourth quarter, the Knicks just kind of ran away with it. And then the surprise of the night, no Kevin Durant playing for the Rockets. Still, the Rockets were 4.5-point favorites. Remember, the Rockets opened up as a minus 700 favorite in the series. And the Lakers last night get it done. Yeah, first time we also got to see father-son on the court in a playoff game. And LeBron James had 10 assists in the first half. I think he was like the oldest player to do 10 assists in a playoff game, let alone first half. But yeah, Lakers get a 107-98 win. You know what that means, Greg? You're muted.
What's that mean?
That game went under.
Under. We love it.
You said it. You said 207. That thing's going under. I was like,
yeah, it's great. Anytime you see a gross ass total like that, it's drastically lower than every other total on the board. Let me just take the under. You ain't gonna win them all, but you'll win more than you lose.
Yeah, there's a lot of good value though in these games. Like if you like a team, you like a side, especially like the Nuggets, who are favored in the series. When they were down 10 after the first quarter, good live spot, good live bet. Like Hopelessly said, when they were down, he bet them minus 4.5. So don't blow your wad before the game. Save a little bit for live betting because there's some good live betting spots in these playoffs.
I think that's the way to do it. Is live betting.
Indeed. You got to put a little bit, maybe a unit down on a side you like, especially if it's a favorite, just in case they do just, go wire to wire, just out the gates.
I'm concentrating more on hockey than I am on NBA.
All right. Today we got 4 more games. Sixers at Celtics. Celtics 12.5-point favorites. Yikes. With a total of 213.5.
Let me get you some money. Hold on.
I think the value is with this taking the points with the Sixers, man.
I don't know. That line went from 10.5 to 12.5.
Well, someone must have got ruled out then. Let's see. Embiid's out. Never mind. Don't bet it. Well, we don't know. Apparently, you can be ruled out and still play. So I don't know, but right now it says Embiid's out. Embiid's out. I wouldn't touch the Sixers today.
Could be an underplay.
Could be. And we got the Suns and the Thunder. Thunder 13.5-point favorites. I think that's a safe bet. Just go ahead. The Thunder are gonna just dismantle this team.
Probably.
I'm curious to see. I'm gonna look on Kalshi and see what the 4-0 this series sweep is. That might be worth a look.
Might be.
The Suns they don't match up well here. The Thunder are the Thunder, Let's see.
They're all terrible spreads today.
Bet the Thunder to sweep, dude.
Huh?
Bet the Thunder to sweep.
Dude, the Thunder to sweep, you have to lay money. It's at 53%. 53%.
Oh,
so maybe you just bet the no at 49. Just hope the Suns can steal one.
Yeah, I wouldn't do it if
I wouldn't bet it yet, though.
That's not that bad at 53.
Yeah, but to win 4 in a row, I mean,
still
can you just money line parlay and probably get a better line?
I need about plus 150 on it.
I think what you do is you wait for the OKC to go up 2-0 in this series, and then you either bet Suns money line or that's when you come in and bet the no on the 4-0 series.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, and hope they steal one.
Apricot fried pies, man. My mama used to make those. Patriot, those are fire, dude. Delicious.
Had some good fried chicken yesterday.
Ooh. All right.
I had to get it. I'm in the South now.
Absolutely. We fry everything.
Yeah, Grass House a new place.
Well, I guess I didn't fill you in all the way. So we decided to be able to look better when we got down here. So we're staying with my parents for a little while we're looking. Like
Okay.
we drove for 9 hours yesterday throughout the state, looking at different houses and shit. I just figured it would be easier that way because we don't know the neighborhoods and all that. You know what I mean? I don't want to get in the wrong spots.
Yeah, you don't want to rush something like that and
Doing
get
that.
like,
Plus,
feel
yeah,
like you're
yeah.
forced.
Get boots on the ground, see it firsthand.
Exactly. I've been doing a lot of driving over the weekends. So, but
Good
yeah,
baby.
that's what's going on right now. So it's all good. I like it down here. People are a lot nicer. I was told when I went to open up a bank account, I was told by the lady I need to calm down because I'm in the South now. I'm like, I'm not even hyper. Like, are you even pushed the button yet? What are you talking about?
We're a little slower down here, dude.
You need to slow down. You're in the South now. I'm like, look, I'm just trying to get shit done. Come on.
Trying to get shit done.
Just wait until you like go to a place and people open the door for you and say thank you.
Oh no, that's happened. That's happened. And me and my wife, like when we go shopping, like grocery stores and stuff, like we have fun. You know, like if she's
people let
if
you
I go to
turn
get
out
something
in front
in a
of
different
them.
aisle, yeah, and she'll yell Marco. We'll play Marco Polo till we find each other. Like we're cracking these people up in the South because people actually have nice sense of humors down here. Like a lot of people up north, man, you try to mess with them. Like if you don't know them, just like if you're in line, just talk to them a little bit. They don't want to talk to you.
Head
everybody
down.
wants to talk to you down here. It's so much fun.
Head down.
We have so much
Hear
fun.
Everybody's friends.
Yep, it's great.
Dude, that's like when I went to college. So I grew up on the west side of Washington State, and the west side of the mountains, it is miserable over there. It is 9 months of the year. I kid you not. It's gray clouds all the time and some sort of rain, and like real rain, not what I mean. Grass guy, it rains up where you were from, like real rain. Like when I come over here and people are like, oh, it's raining. I'm like, that's like, those are sprinkles, dude. That's not rain. But it's miserable because it's gray and cloudy 9 months of the year. You get three. Now, when it's sunny, when you get those 3 months in the summer, until maybe the end of September, it is beautiful because everything's green, because everything gets watered all year long. I mean, it's beautiful. Mount St. Helens in the background of the town I grew up in, you could see Mount St. Helens from it. It's just beautiful. But everyone's miserable because it's gray and gross. When I went to Pullman, I went down to, there's a store called Dismore's. It's like the local grocery store. I went down there and I was stunned when I was bringing out my cart and loading up my car, and I was putting the cart back in the spot, and the guy was like, oh, hey there, sir, I'll take that for you. And everyone, when I was walking by, everyone was like, hey, how's your day going? Like, everyone's super friendly. I'm like, the hell is this? It's because of the sun.
It's a little weird first
over there. Yeah,
it's a little weird at first, that's for sure.
I'm like, why are you asking me how my day is? Get the hell away from me. Quit being nice. Weirdo.
I'm telling you, I know what you're saying. Trust me.
Yeah,
I get it.
Like, what?
I definitely get it.
What do you want? He was like, I want to sell you this Bitcoin. I go, what the hell is Bitcoin? Get out of here. This is a scam. God, I should have got in on it.
Should have.
Pistons 8.5-point favorites over the Magic today. I'm going to stay away from that. I don't know. First of all, I don't know what Cade Cunningham's going to look like. They're going to ramp him back up, but this Magic team shocked me the other night. But I also think that was more on the Warriors than it was the Magic, or not the Warriors. Who the Magic play? The Hornets. I think it was more on the Hornets than it was the Magic. So we'll see. I'm just going to stay away from that series, at least for this first game, probably the first two games. We'll see. And then this series I'm interested in because I don't think the Blazers are going to beat the Spurs in the series, but I think they're going to steal a game or two. I think they're going to push them. They've got big boys that can get physical with Wemby. And Wemby hasn't played the Blazers this year. He was out all 3 games. So it'll be his first time seeing this. This Blazers team, they're not very talented, but they got a bunch of tryhards, right? They got them into the playoffs. Like, they've got solid players that just work together well and try hard. They've got nothing to lose. And like I said, they got some big boys that are going to be able to push Wemby. Wemby's still going to be Wemby, but I'm curious to see how this series goes. But San Antonio tonight is 10.5-point favorites. You guys like anything on the board today?
I'm digging through it right now. I'm going to put picks out in a little bit, but I'm digging through it right now, trying to figure out what I like.
What about NBA gurus? Heavy steps. What are you liking?
I'm liking a team to hit a 3-pointer today. That's a can't miss bet.
18.
Can't miss bet. It's minus 10,000.
Oh my God.
I
Minus
don't know
10,000.
anything that's going on.
We should find a guy that is not likely to make a 3-pointer and bet on him today. I had that yesterday. I was looking at home run props and I was looking at the Seattle game steps. Now you can't hear me. Now you can't hear me as I'm trying to talk to him.
Nope, you can't.
Trying to talk to you and you take your headphones off.
Sorry, I had an itch.
I was looking at the Mariners Rangers game and I was like, what's his name? Jung, whatever. I remember betting him last year. He was at like 9 cents. And I'm like,
Rangers suck.
That guy can hit a home
Jace
run every
Jung.
now and then. I'm like, you're going to give me like 11-1 that he hits one today? I thought about it. I didn't do it. He hit one, of course.
Of course.
Mm-hmm.
Need to go on that Riley train again, man. Yeah, I told you.
Dude, I know.
They're
he's
going to
getting
come in
hot.
bunches. The back of the
Yep.
card doesn't lie. He's going to hit his home runs. He went almost a freaking, 3 weeks without hitting one. He's still seeing the ball well. And he didn't
I
hit
bet
one
Albies
yesterday.
I bet Albies yesterday he didn't get it. But the reason why I didn't yesterday is because it was a good pitching matchup. So I'm like, I'm going to stay away from that. And he hit 2 the game before. But shout out to your Braves. I live bet him minus 1.5 when they were down 1-0.
The Braves are good this year. They're going to be a team you want to take advantage of that now before. I mean, they're rolling anyways. Like, just statistically, they're pitching, they're hitting, everything's working right now. If the Braves get down, live bet them if you can get good plus money on it. They're not going to win every game, but still,
I actually have a bet already in on them because I think they're a little overvalued right now. I bet the no on them to win their division because they're leading it because they're going to go through a slump at some point. I'm not saying I'm going to hang on the whole season, but I bought some contracts at the no at plus money.
That's right. H Orange. Braves winning it all. But hey, what do you think about the Mets? Do you think they're going to get out of this? Are they facing a sweep today? Obviously, right? They've lost how many games in a row? Who do they have pitching?
We're going to get into that. Let's recap yesterday's games real quick. 13-4 win for the Yankees over the Royals. Reds 5-4 victory over the Twins. Cubs get a 4-2 victory over the Mets. 8-7 in extras. The Braves defeat the Pirates. Also in 12 innings, Giants 7-6 victory over the Nationals. Also in extra innings, A's 7-6 victory over the White Sox. Tigers defeat the Red Sox 4-1. Brewers 5-2 victory over the Marlins. Guardians 4-2 victory over the Orioles. Cardinals 7-5 victory over the Astros. We just told you about the Braves. Mariners 7-3 victory over the Rangers. Although the Rangers made it interesting in the ninth inning. They had 2 guys on, guy up to bat, home run brings you within 1. He got out. Rockies. This was a shocker. God, of course, I picked the Dodgers this week in MLB Survivor. And they lose 1 game. Now they're tied with. They have the differential break right now, but and I don't expect them to lose to the Rockies again. But the Rockies probably blew up a lot of parlay cards yesterday as they get a 4-3 victory over the Dodgers. Diamondbacks 6-2 victory over the Blue Jays, and Padres get a 4-1 victory over the Angels. Let's see what we got today.
What was the Rockies record?
They are now 8-13, 5-3 at home.
That's not bad for them.
No.
It's not.
No.
Guys, before you move on, I hate to interrupt, but I got some shit I got to do with the old man, do some things around here. So I'd love to stay for hockey and all that, but I just don't have the time.
Well, we appreciate you coming on. We appreciate you coming on, buddy.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, Crick, I'll see you tomorrow morning on Crick's Corner, right?
Yes, sir. Sounds good.
All right, good. And then obviously I'll be doing my show. I got a lot of things for hits, runs, RBIs. I've been pulling up some props. I found some new stuff to look at, so we can mess with that tomorrow too.
Don't talk dirty to me, sir.
I hear you. All right, guys, have a good one. I'll see you guys tomorrow.
See you,
Have a
guys.
good day,
buddy. Have a good one. You ready? You ready, Craig?
I'm ready, man. I'm always ready.
Royals at the Yankees.
Cole Reagans is on the bump for Kansas City. Ryan Weathers will be going for New York.
Glad to see you woke up.
I'm here for it, man.
Yeah. Yankees minus 156 home favorites. Royals plus 129 on the comeback there. Giants and the Nationals.
Robbie Ray is on the bump for San Francisco. Miles Mikolas will be going for the Nats.
Washington plus 129 home dogs. San Francisco minus 156 road favorites there. Any value on the Nationals, Steps? Like kind of home dogs?
Yeah,
I think so.
Who you got pitching? Robbie Ray. on the mound for the. I mean, he's been
Giants.
pretty solid, 2.42. But here's the thing. Here's what I love: Miles Michaelis, 0-3, 11.49 ERA. What's the line? Plus 129. That's it.
Yep.
He's due.
You know what I'm saying? Look at the
Well,
matchup: 2-2, 2.42, 0-3, 11.49. You're only getting a plus 129 with Washington. Take the
You know the
Nats.
number I like the best on this board? Nationals, 1-7 at home this season. They're due.
Even better.
Let me see
Yep.
this. Hold on. Let's look at this. Take
And this
the,
is how you bet baseball, cricket. Sorry, but that's how you bet baseball, Will. You have to follow it, and it's all about who's going to get swept, who's on a streak. Like, that's why people, it's hard to bet baseball, but you're following it. So that's how you can win.
Take the Nats minus a half run first 5 innings, plus 145.
I like it. Where'd the Rays and Pirates going today?
Oh, hold on. Wait for it. Rays and the Pirates. You got Shane McClanahan on the hill for the Rays. Mitch Keller will be going to Pittsburgh.
Coin flip game in that one. Got the Orioles and the Guardians.
Trevor Rogers on the hill for the O's. Joey Cantillo will be going for the Tribe.
Tribe minus 118 home favorites today. Brewers and them Fish.
Ooh-wee. Jacob Mizorowski Day for the Brew Crew. And Yuri Perez will be going for the Fish.
Good pitching matchup.
Yeah. Miami plus 102 home dogs. Milwaukee minus 122 road favorites. Reds and the Twins.
Brady Singer is on the hill for Cincinnati. And Bailey Ober will be going for the Twinkies.
Twinkies minus 126 home favorites. Cincinnati plus 104 road dogs. Cardinals, Astros.
Matthew Liberatore will be on the hill for the Cardinals. And Mike Burrows is going for the Disastros.
Astros minus 149 home favorites. St. Louis plus 123 road dogs. Nets, Cubbies.
Tobias Myers is on the hill for the Metropolitans. Javier Assad will be going for the Cubbies.
Just take the Cubs minus 4.5. Be
All
done
the
with
run.
it.
Assad got
runs.
lit up his last outing too.
Mets are due.
They're due.
And the Mets are due. I would stay away from that one.
Yeah.
Just take the Mets with the plus money.
Take the Mets like over 3.5. Team total.
Assad had a rare bad out. I'm not saying he doesn't have bad outings, but he got lit up last game.
He pulled a Paul Skeens.
Exactly. I don't think we're going to see that today.
Dodgers and Rockies.
Roki Sasaki is on the hill for the Dodgers, and Michael Lorenzen will be going for the Rockies.
Johnny hasn't hit a home run in a while. Might be due today. Might be. Dodgers minus 293 road favorites. Yikes. And they lost yesterday, so. Dodgers over 9.5 runs. Team total.
Could be.
White Sox A's.
Noah Schultz is on the hill for the Chi Sox. Jeffrey Springs will be pitching for the team with no home.
Team with no home is minus 156 home favorites. White Sox plus 129 road dogs. Padres and Angels.
Michael King is on the hill for the Padres. Reed Detmers will be going for the Halos.
LA is minus 102 home dogs. Padres minus 118 road favorites. Rangers, Mariners.
Mackenzie Gore is on the hill for Patriots Rangers. Brian Wu will be going for Papa Will's Mariners.
Mariners minus 149 home favorites. Rangers plus 123 road dogs. Blue Jays, Diamondbacks.
Kevin Gausman is on the hill for Toronto, and Ryan Nelson will be going for the D-backs.
Coin flip game in that one. Tigers and Red Sox.
Frember Valdez on the hill for the Tigers. Garrett Crochet going for the Bo Sox.
It's amazing. Some of these big name pitchers, there's a lot of them that their ERAs aren't looking too good, but you know that they're about to dial it in.
You know it's in there.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's coming. Boston minus 143 home favorites. Don't bet Boston. They suck though. They suck.
They do
And
suck, dude.
Inject this into my vein steps. Sunday night baseball. Hated rivalry. Braves, Phillies.
That's right.
You got Grant Holmes on the hill for the Bravos. Andrew Painter will be going for the Phillies.
Yeah.
Sweep too.
Riley's going to be painting home runs on Painter.
Ooh.
Painter is tough, but I think he is a lefty, and Riley hits lefties pretty well. Is he a lefty?
He's
Righty? All right.
Yeah.
Well,
Yep.
then maybe
So,
Matt Olson.
He's due.
Did we just say that at the same time?
did.
I don't know, guys.
That's right, Blue. Garrett Crochet was that card you got, Blue.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, you know, sweet pull you got the other day. But I was so happy for Blue when you read that off to him.
I need to see how much that's worth real quick while you're doing that. Let Blue know.
Easily 3,000-4,000.
No, goodness.
Million.
It was free for him.
So you're automatically winning.
25 bucks.
Shit, that's a good little lick for a freebie.
That's right.
Just hang on to it and let him become a
13
Hall of
bucks,
Famer, man.
14 bucks. I'm saying he'd probably get about 15 bucks for it.
Don't sell it right now. Add it to your collection, man. You ain't got to sell them right now. They don't spoil.
Kind of just. Did you guys list all the games there? Are you guys done with that?
That's all of them, bro.
All of them.
What do you mean?
They
is
end
that
with
all of them?
We
We
only
only
the last game of the night. Just so
They're
you know. I know
literally
you knew
making,
this baseball stuff.
yeah, they're making up baseball teams to play today, man. Hell, what do you mean did we go through all the games? There's like 407 of them.
I think you go under in the night game tonight. I'm not picking a side just because the Braves are going for a sweep.
Look at this
I think
Christian
you go
Kirk the
under.
Ninja just pulled.
Yep.
Oh,
He pulled a
dude.
dual patch card.
That is dope. I didn't even know they do that when you have a player that played for two different teams. I didn't know they do that.
Hell, could
That's
you
cool.
imagine what Matt Fitzpatrick's would look like? Or not Matt Fitzpatrick, but Ryan Fitzpatrick.
Oh, yeah, dude. Well, that's just
Dude.
that is Christian Kirk, two teams there. That is pretty sweet.
That's what I'm saying. What if you imagine if you pulled a Brady, Pat's Bucks?
Oh, dude, that would be sick. I
And
just
it's
don't
the
think
Bucks.
the Select has the license to NFL, so that's not a licensed card, but it's still a
Still
sweet card.
cool.
Yep.
But
I
you
might be
pull a
wrong,
Brady,
though.
Pat's Bucks, and the Bucks is a creamsicle.
Oh my God, that'd be dope.
Panini did have rights to NFL when that box came out, so I think that is official, but I don't know. Yeah, creamsicle, that would be sick.
What?
Mhm.
When did I say this? I mean, how'd you know?
Who knows?
You
dude?
sit or a stander?
Well, when you take a shit, I hope you're sitting.
No, wiper.
Um,
Because
We
for
have
some
had to
reason this
have-
is debatable. I didn't
We've
find
had
this
to
out in
have
life.
this conversation on this show way too many times.
I know, I love it.
it depends.
No, you're always a
Situation.
sitter. Like, who stands and wipes? That's weird.
It depends, man. What if you're at a real gross public toilet and you're just trying to get it out and get up and move on?
Your parents that you teach
What if
you
they don't
right.
have a What if they don't have a bidet?
I know I have a bidet. Get one. It cuts down on toilet paper usage and it cleans you better. There he is.
Oh, they've
Just
been
in
in here
time
for
for
like
the
the last
bidet talk.
45 minutes, dude. They've been-
Hey, yes.
What's up,
Dude, can we commit to putting that damn Mario thing together, please?
Yes, dude. I had to get my taxes done. It's done tonight. I might go a little premium and put the Sauron together.
God, man. I want to see that thing, dude.
I know, but the Mario's 2,000 pieces steps. It's going to take a while. 2,000.
Cricket, it's never getting put. Keep it in the box. Cricket and never getting put together. Ever. Even if it comes out of the box, even if he gets halfway done, he'll never finish that thing.
I know what you're doing. You're saying that because you know I will get mad, and then
You
I
need
won't
to
do
wait
it.
until the kids are old enough to really sit down and put it together themselves.
No, I really want to put it together because
Oh,
look what
that
they
is
just
fucking
released.
sweet,
They
dude.
released the match in one.
Oh, dude, you should. Is there going to end up being a whole set of them, like for all the characters?
I don't know, but I'm getting this one too.
See, your
this
kids
guy?
are at the age right now where you should be building Lego cities on the floor. You should
it's
be
a Lego
building.
one.
You should have an airport, a gas station,
Maybe.
you should be building Lego cities. Did you do that as a kid, Cricket?
You know, I mean, I played with Legos. I play with Legos way more now with my kids than I ever did when I was a kid.
Same. Only thing I remember playing with was Lincoln Logs.
Oh,
Yep.
Matchbox
It's a Lego.
cars.
We were
Matchbox
so-
cars.
We were so poor. I'm pretty sure they were just random sticks from the backyard.
It's all right
They
though.
weren't
They
that
did well. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nerf football, Vortex, Matchbox cars,
Oh,
Hot
yeah,
Wheels
dude.
that you could dip in hot water and they turn different colors. What about the monster truck? That's what I'm gonna get your boys next. Will the monster trucks?
What?
Man, when I was a kid, I used to play with them damn things.
Bro, when I buy my kids toys like for their birthdays and Christmas and stuff, like those are totally bought with the inkling that I will be playing with them.
Yeah, Jurassic
And they're
Park.
affordable. Those monster truck things are like $4 or $5. Hot Wheels are pretty affordable too. Still,
Look at that. Look at that. It's Jurassic Park. It's dope.
dude, that's sweet, man.
You got to be careful with all the Hot Wheels cars and stuff. Dude. Those
See,
get left on the floor.
is there some
Those, like,
sport? Is there a dude? Is there a Tom Brady Lego thing?
If there was, I would know about it already.
Oh, we gotta look for it. Is there a Patriots helmet?
Okay. What?
Is there a Patriots helmet or something sports related?
That'd be cool. You see Hot Pots in the chat?
what is it? That's right. That's right, Hot Pots.
You got some tickle bitties and you don't know how to swing? Well, I'm here to help you. Next, you want to tuck your right arm and lay your left arm on top of that mommy milker. Bombs away.
How long did that tooth take?
I keep
9 months.
There.
You could have grown
9 months. All right. Good show. Congrats on the card again.
Good.
You
show.
should.
How pretty is the first time you
should
saw it?
You should go to a Raider preseason game or something, Kirk, and try to get Tom to sign it.
They'd have to pay me to go to that Raiders preseason game. And Tom does have
You
to
got
sign
Tom to sign that card, it'd be worth every penny.
It'd be worth every penny. But I need for sure confirmation that he'll be there to do that. And I want to sit in his box with him for the game
That's
too.
the thrill of the hunt, man. You don't know. You just don't know.
The thrill of the hunt happened the other day. We found that.
I'd be like Will Ferrell if we saw Tom. I'd be, Tom over here.
Oh my god, dude! I don't even know.
Boys in the back, look at him. Trying to get on camera there.
Yeah, there we go. Sneaking in there, man.
Sonic or Mario?
Right.
Ask him right now. Sonic or Mario?
Sonic or Mario? Which one do you like more, Sonic or Mario? You can't make them choose. They
That's
can't.
tough.
Yeah.
Batman's not even in the conversation anymore.
Appreciate you, Agent. Appreciate it, buddy.
He loves Luigi.
Okay, there's the answer.
Hey, did you get that other box with the radios?
Yes, I did. They love it. They
Oh,
love
I
it.
bet, dude. As a kid, like the radio, dude, being able to just be in the house in two different areas of the house and talk to each other, wild.
Yeah.
Cassie, thank you for the Mario walkie-talkies.
Yeah, no problem.
Oh,
I thought
bro,
you like
let's
them.
go,
You guys
dude.
talk to each other on them? Plotting
can't
against
hear you.
dad?
Yeah. Their sisters try to take them.
Oh, okay.
Of course they did. They'll do that.
I keep
Thank you,
forgetting
Agent
about my
Orange.
sisters.
All right, we're gonna end things there. I might be live tonight, might not. I don't know. We'll see because it's we got birthday shenanigans tonight. But if not, we'll see you guys tomorrow morning, bright and early, 4:15 a.m. Pacific Standard Time.
Bye, Happy Sex.
Bye.
Bye, Cricket.
See you,
Bye,
bro.
Dad.
Bye,
Bye,
Dad.
Happy Sex.
Bye.
Bye, Cricket. Bye, Dad.
Okay.
There we go, baby.
Y'all have a good one. We'll catch you tomorrow. But until then,
Good luck.
Good gambling.
and game on.
And game on.